Ah, pam, 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 pam. Pues, pues, igual. Estoy de vuelta. El fin de semana no streameé por ah, problemas mentales, así que, pero ya estoy bien. Espero. Pero bueno. Dos. Pinches, que se va a la verga la música. Nueva música para el de este. Me pinches di cuenta de que la música no tenía copyright, o al menos espero, así que por eso la puse, pero que se vaya a la verga la música. Ahí está. ¿Cuál? Aquí tengo el juego. No le tengo sonido. Ahí está. Él se escucha. Vamos a subir un poquito, ¿no? Como dice el título, What the fuck? Oh, no, no es nada. Como dice el título, me pinches quedé dormido todo el día. Porque no había dormido nada en la mañana. Uy. Me dormí como las... No, sí, me dormí a las 3. Me tuve que despertar a las 7. Pero pues, ajá. Dormí. Así que, bueno, tengo la voz decente al menos. Pero bueno, vamos. Yes. Tampoco creo que vaya a estar un montón de rato realmente streameando. Porque, pues, son las pinches. Empecé a streamear bien tarde. Pero bueno. ¿Dónde me había quedado? Era el inicio del segundo día, ¿no? No creo que tenga nada que ver aquí. Me pongo los audífonos. Que vamos aquí. Oh, ok, no hay nada. No puedo ver algo aquí. Mr. Wright's bed. What the fuck? It's messy. Just must clean up after him at home. Aquí. The Swain's apparently a stack of DVD cases. Just stay away or it'll become a crashing casket and come. What the fuck? Cavalcade of DVD cases? Debería ver así el stream. O sea, ¿cómo? ¿Qué te referís? Que de mala calidad. Probablemente el pinche internet me está jodiendo ahora mismo incluso. ¿Cómo? O sea, yo lo estoy viendo aquí, se ve decente. O que la pinche pantalla de que esté bonito. ¿A eso te refieres? ¿Te refieres a eso? Me vale madre, ¿sí? Pero pues yo lo veo bien. Aquí lo tengo en el cell phone. El pinche panadero con el pan acá afuera que se cae. Bueno, pues no sé qué se referís vosotros. The TV's been left on. Those are the Steel Samurais. The Steel Samurais in a spot of trouble. Hay rayas negras abajo y a la derecha. ¿Rayas negras? ¿Qué rayas negras? No veo nada. Oh, no, ya veo. No sé si era eso. Para que pinches. Para que el pinche monito esté. Compa. Como, como mira. Como este pendejo es el pinche marco negro. No tengo el pinche fondo de este pendejo. Lo tengo que poner acá. Aquí. Para que no se vea el fondo negro. y que. Y que no se. Ya sabes. Así que se tiene que quitar esto. Además, medio tenía pensado hacer como un overlay aquí, pero no soy, ya sabes, no soy bueno en eso. Y pues ajá. Así se supone que se tiene que ver, ¿ok? Que no ya estabas anteriormente en los pinches streams. Yo lo estaba viendo, ya lo estabas viendo así. ¿Para qué madres te andas quejando? Bueno, seguimos jugando. I'm sure he will come back to win in the end. In the end. I like those kind of stories. Bow, 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 bow. What was Mr. Wright's favorite brand of grape juice? Me? I haven't been able to touch the stuff since that first case. I'm a pro from Mr. Wright, apparently. Nada aquí. Vamos a move. Aquí Taki Mansion. Nada tampoco. Te juro que no había notado. Ese. Wow. Wow. Hasta ahorita. Several colors of paint have been splashed across the gate. Most of it's pretty much dry too. It's going to be one heck of a cleanup job. Cleanup job. An impressive game befitting the Kitaki Mansion. Dios. Ah. Dios, cada vez que regreso después de... Ay. Look at the nameplate! Kitaki! That's so cool! Shorenblad! Like any good gangster! Ooh, let's change your name! O si te costará mucho hacer el dibujo, PNG. Sí, ya había... Bueno, intenté y luego me di cuenta que tendría que medio hacerlo de nuevo. Cuando intenté hacerlo y quitarle el pinche fondo negro, así que me dio hueva y mejor no, ¿sabes? Especialmente porque hasta yo te lo puedo hacer y no cobro mucho. Cobrar, hombre. How about WAA? Maybe that's too short and bland. What do you think? No comment. Bow, bow, bow. Colorful dragon turns his baleful gaze in my direction. As to say, abandon all hope, ye who enter here. No worry, Mr. Dragon. Me and Hope haven't been on this speaking terms for a while. Mares, ¿qué le pasa, Apollo? All crime scene is off limits to the public. Police officer on guard by the gate is yawning. He noticed me staring and snapped his mouth shut. Too late, Mr. Officer. I saw you. That old lady's at it again. Look, I told you yesterday that park's off limits. And I told you yesterday, this is how I go home. Okay, you want me to go around. How about giving me 5 like yesterday? The gun out it strikes again. This trash can. This is where we found the mirror. To think of it, wasn't there something else in here? Nothing near the bottom. Look at the paint on this. That means this must have ended up in here after Mr. Wright's accident. Maybe they're connected. Let's pick them up. Lippers added to the car again. Large trash can sits by the entrance to the park. What? You ain't going to dig through it? No. What? I'm serious. I have no intention of looking through this trash can. Oh, please, don't hold back on my account. I think that whatever you think about me and trash cans, you're wrong. Apparently, this park was a gift of the Kitaki family. The friendly people park. Brought to you by organized crime. Very naughty part of me is tempted to write "We kill" on the left side of the sign. Okay, move. Ah, ¿qué más se podía ir acá? Bueno, la casa del Dunes. Nada tampoco. A ver qué más. Vamos a ver si hay más diálogo. An old drill for catching rainwater. ¡Ah! No. Es que ya mejor. A lo mejor en vez de perder el tiempo aquí vamos a. Al garaje, no. June 16 Detention Center, Visitors Room. So Monkey is out for questioning. Por cierto, ya me decidí ahora sí por la canción que voy a usar para el video. Sí terminó siendo una de Blur que voy a usar la de... Wow. Wow, creo que no... Bueno, supongo que está bien. Pon un easter egg de las chupos. Pon un pagia o algo así. Looks like Walk is out for questioning. I really need to talk to him. We'll come back later.
Excuse me.
Yes?
The other suspect is all through with questioning, sir.
The other... Ah! You mean this panty snatcher? It's the stickler. They arrested him too? Alright. Let's have a little chat with Mr. Stickler. I hope I don't regret this. Bueno, queda bien. He's a valuable witness. He's a bit precious. I'll give him that. Please, keep this faith, if you would. I'm quite busy. I need to finish this paper. No! It's you! Mr. Stickler, we'd like to have a few words with you. Very well, as long as they're few. Nothing will make me happier, believe me. No, vamos a... No, examinar, no, vamos a presentarle primero. I ignore my evidence, see if I care. I wonder what he's thinking. On second thought, let's not go there. Ok, va a ser de los que no te pinches dan nada. Bueno, vamos a hablar. Mr. Stickler, on the night of the murder, you stole... Wait! I can't help but feel that I'm really misunderstood. How exactly? Yes, that night, I obtained a pair of panties, it's true. However, it was my burning curiosity that drove me to it, nothing more. You wanted to know the trick to my panties, right? You do? Oh, great Juicy, teach me. Eh? I must know the secret of your panties. My very existence hangs in the balance. Please, make me your apprentice. Apollo, help! I don't know, I think it'd make a great lovely assistant. Don't say that, Apollo. Could you relay what you saw the night of the murder to us one more time? Why not? Though it hardly differs from the testimony I gave in court. The defendant was there in the park that night. Of this I'm quite certain. He was pointing a pistol, or something like that at the victim. That's when I shouted, "Stop, you two! Let's resolve this like gentlemen!" And the next moment, a shot was fired. And this is all... And this is all true? Really? My panties are gone. My innermost heart revealed. What further reason could I possibly have to lie? I can't think of anything you want to hide more than panties snatching, true. It sounds like Waki was at the scene of the crime after all. How I wish it weren't so. That's it! The mystery! The unanswerable riddle! Actually, did you just a normal pair of panties? What? How is that possible? It just takes practice, and that's all. Then you must teach me! You must! To think, if I could produce a pencil, an eraser, a textbook, and a lunch. All from a pair of panties. My life will be complete. He's serious, isn't he? Okay. Por cierto, viewer francés, me vas a tener que enseñar el... No, es mentira, no. Era el... Espera, ¿qué día? Deja busco. quiero... ¿Qué día era la presentación? Era 20 ¿cuándo? 26. Pues cuando esté ahí, pues supongo que el video va a estar en la presentación. No, obviamente va a estar. O eso creo, a menos de que hayan cambiado tanto la pinche fórmula. Pero bueno, voy a estar en... ahí lo puedo ver. Ahí lo voy a poder ver. ¿Qué lo tiene? Sí. Ok, bueno, parece que tenga nada más mejor, güey. Es mejor, no más mejor. ¿Ahora puedo hablar con él? If everything that Spanish managed to say was true, it doesn't put Wookie in a very good position, does it? He was at the scene of the crime, that's pretty clear. There's got to be a different angle on this. Well, let's get investigating. Not tell at the prison. So, any leads? One moment. Shazam! Alakazam! Whoa, if it just keeps flying out of nowhere. Ta-da! That's all. Neat, huh? Yeah, real neat. Pues supongo que voy a ir al parque. Oh, June 16, Kitaki Mansion. Oh, yipes! She's back. Hey, you two, over here. Us? Yo, little plum, what's up? You know this gangster is some native influence on Trucy. I heard you retrieve my bloomers. Well, I was just... a man speaks clearly and takes credit where it's due. You caught the thief, didn't you? Yes! Sorry, I caught him! You're cute when you're nervous, Polly. I'll deal with you later. Not enough about bloomers. What about my son, Wookie? Wookie? Well, clearly... Yes, ma'am! Dios, ya estoy perdiendo, ya ni puedo cambiar de voz. This is why I was kind of hoping we could avoid coming back here. Que le puedo regresar los de estos. Oh no. Sorry, kid. I got no idea what you're talking about. So this pistol belongs to the Kitafki family. Is that correct? It's one of the pieces we keep around. That is, we used to keep them around. They're all gone now. Oh? Police came yesterday, took everything. Everything but my broom. Do you think you should have given them that too? You kidding? I can't clean everywhere without a broom. About this. Hey, my bloomers! Thanks for that. I owe you one. I thought you might like them back, so... Eh? Oh, no. Why did you keep them as a souvenir? Hombre. Oh, no, I couldn't. Oh, no, I couldn't really take some... How can you do this in my panties, in my magic panties act? I'll pull thieves and pieces on godfathers out of them. Great. Now your props are going from bland to dangerous. Can you tell me if this knife belongs to Wookie? Oh, that's his knife, alright. Bought for him for his birthday. Wow! Qué bonito regalo de cumpleaños. Wow, that's a pretty hardcore present. I remember him falling asleep with it, clutching his arms. Ooh, I know the feeling. Anthony was just as happy as I was with my plastic spaghetti. Wow. This is the mirror we found. Or the hit and run, yeah? It's funny how it all ties together like this. You chase after a hit and run, and I'm the Wookiee's attorney. Of course, you'll find the real killer soon, won't you? Vamos a hablar. He's really everything you'd expect in a boss's son. I'm going to be a gangster, dude. Life does have an appeal for that age, particularly for boys. What? Don't look at me like that. You must shut it up, but about half a year ago. Yes, we heard the story from Wookie. But he didn't tell you the whole story. You know, even if he had a pistol then, he couldn't have shot anyone. What? He acts like he's hard, but he couldn't shoot someone to save his life. I should know. I'm his mom. Words have a certain weight to them. Hopefully, but this is all taken care of. He and the boss can sort out their differences. The boss? When no one hears a word. The boss? You mean Wookiee's father? They didn't seem to be on the best term, did they? It's true. One of our pistols is missing. So the murder weapon... Ay Dios, ocupó el helador. ¿Sabes? Tenía planeado hacer un ruleteo en vez de jugar esa Apollo Justice por pues porque tenía ganas, pero pues dije no, pues ya había dicho que iba a streamear hoy, así que okay. So the mother weapon was from this mansion. We kind of figured, given the difficulty of obtaining a gun these days. Another rag if I have access. Only the boss, myself, and Wookie could have taken it. I see. I'm sure the cops will continue jumping all over the mansion because of this case. Maybe this is a sign that it's time for a change. He doesn't seem too concerned, at least. Yeah, Wookie's fiancé. You're getting married next month, correct? I suppose. She's been staying over lately. You don't look too happy about that little plum. How'd you guess? Even I could tell that. Could you tell us more about her? Wookie brought her home one day. Says he wants to tie the knot. I can see why. She's so pretty. Oh, she's pretty enough. But, you know. Nah, it's probably just me being suspicious. Stay in this business too long, and you start to only see darkness in people. You got a nose for it. A nose for people, a nose for trouble. I wonder what the problem is. It's like a gangster-only version of female intuition. Wow. Oh, mi cuello. Oh. Empezó a cagar. Ah. Okay. Okay, see. They must be act tough, but that boy means the world to him. But Wookie seems, well, it seems like he's against his father's position. It needs to be expected. We're in a bit of transition now. Trying to cut our ties to the shady side of the street and do more on the up and up. Wookie isn't too enthusiastic about the change, it's true. But why the change? Is the cancer thing just not paying the bills? It pays. Oh, we need a lot of money right now. Clean money, that is. I see. Something must be up. You'll see things the way the boss sees them. Someday. Ba-da-dun. Down, 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 down. Ba-da-dum. No sé que ahora sí va a estar cosas acá. Ajá. June 16, Eldun's house. Hey, it's Mr. Eldon. Oh, Mr. Eldon. What's wrong?
So you found my stand. That's why I'm here. To thank you.
Ah,
But that was a crime scene and they won't let me have it back. That's also why I'm here. I got no other place to go.
I see.
How can a noodle stand be a crime scene? That's what I don't get, Choosy doll. Even in death, he has to my neck. I tell ya, blah. Can't even cook an honest noodle.
See? Even in this? Even in this? You mean the victim, Dr. Maractus?
I tell ya, it's enough to drive a man to make his soup even saltier.
I mean, never to eat his noodles when he's in a bad mood.
Sorry, sonny boy, my interest is for my stand and precious little else. Get cracking on that case. Get me by my set, I'm begging ya.
Realmente.
That's right, sonny. When are you bringing my stand home? I'm ready. Can't you see I'm ready?
I guess.
Until that stand is back home, the case is not closed. You hear me?
Thinking about talking about his stand in the future.
That's one of my balls. Did they miss a salty mark?
The mascot of Eldon's noodles.
They come to the stand, they see they drink deep from that bowl. And when they see the bottom, their face looks just like Mr. Stouty's. Genius, no?
Very high concept.
You can ply a trade if you don't love the tools. Remember that?
Yes, sir. Tracy has a thing for professionals, clearly.
That's then. For each generation, it served out the very best noodle sauce Eldons could make. A tradition of noodles and salty broth. It's more than a stand. It's history, I tell ya.
That's what you say, or it might become true. That's a great story, Mr. Eldon. A single stand passed down from generation to generation.
Of course, to be honest, I didn't plan on doing it.
That's right. You said something about that. About you rebelling against your pops, wasn't?
Good memory, Trissy doll. I was a go-getter back in my day. On to my friend next door butted in. In the end, I was left with nothing but this dusty old stand to earn my fortune.
Mr. Eldon, I don't mean to pry, but what exactly did you do before you became a chef?
Bah! Let all noodles lie, that's what I say.
I'm thinking an idea what he did anyway.
He stole my trees and left me with nothing but noodles. And now I don't even have that.
Mr. Eldon, if I might ask, what exactly happened between you and the Maractus clinic?
Eh?
I couldn't help but sense enmity there. Creo que así se dice.
Enmity? I hate him. Hated. Him acted like he smells like rose and it was when he's rolling in mud.
Excuse me?
He's the only doctor at that clinic, you know? Pretty impressive, eh? I'll tell you the secret to his success. The mouth!
You mean, the Kitaki family?
They're always having one of them. Tough wars and whatnot. Always an android or two that needs fixing. Miraculous saw a chance for some business. So he started giving the Kitaki family a good deal.
A deal?
Every fifth operation for free. He stole the idea from my pops. One free bowl of noodles a week, he used to say.
Can't doctors just decide to do that? What about the insurance companies?
Oh, no doubt it's illegal. But it got him in good with the family. Pretty soon he was getting all the business in town. Leaving me here in the dark. Up to my neck in soupy noodles.
I think I figured out Mr. Eldon's former occupation. Can you ask, Apollo? Mr. Eldon, or should I say, Dr. Eldon?
Figured it out, did ya? That's right, I was a doctor. A surgeon, until the year before last.
So, Mr. Maractus was your rival?
You like those onions they put in the soup broth?
Yeah, kind of.
You take a spoon, you drink some broth. The son is will find their way in there. For people who like him, why, that's just fine. For people who hate him. I hate onions, hate them! Always sneaking in from on the side, getting in the way of a good tasting spoonful. Well, that's what he was. An onion boy, that's what I call him.
So, you ain't exactly friends.
Me and Paul Bromeractus. Ever since preschool, we were getting in each other's face. No matter what I did, sure enough, he'd come following along. Then he'd do it better than me. Just blow right past without so much as a howdy.
I see.
That's right. I was a surgeon long before he was, you know? Then that no good onion boy comes along.
Well, Trucy, looks like we found ourselves a new suspect.
Don't say that!
Thanks to him, I was forced to trade him my skull before I was little. Sorry, Paul. Didn't mean to weigh you down with an old man's ramblings.
No, it's fine.
By way of apology, you ever get yourself in a spot of trouble you drop by?
Huh?
You're investigating Maractus, aren't ya?
Yes?
Well, you want to know about a doctor, you ask a doctor. That's all I'm saying. You just think of me if you need something, Trucy, though.
Right! Thanks, Mr. Eldon.
I guess the time spent listening to him complain was entirely wasted. Bueno, creo que eso fue todo. A ver si hay algo en el garaje. No. A ver si hay algo en...
Ay, Dios.
No hay nada. Entonces vamos al parque. A Tracian sits next to the path here.
And I guess now we know it was Mr. Tickler who hid little blonde bloomers here, huh?
That's right, Tracy. And what a web of life grew from that one little act.
I can still remember that moment. You brandished those bloomers on the high and shouted, "Objection!"
Here's what I want you to do, Tracy. Take that memory, gently lock it away deep in your heart, and never speak of it. Madres. Macy's line the river running through the park.
A little urban oasis. I mean, children come here to splash around in the water.
That river's a little deep for splashing. A little dirty.
Well, they could listen to the water and pretend they were playing.
Knife is sticking straight into the ground. Remember what Wesley Stiglitz said in the trial today. Bucky was very likely pointing this at the victim.
Like he wanted to kill him.
Yeah, that's a problem. A mannequin put in place of the body. I think I've seen him by the police station. The way he's forced to look at the ground now, day in and day out. Kind of sad. Poor Mr. Eldon. Stan's been standing here since the whole thing started.
It almost looks at home here in the park now. I think it should be made into a playhouse for children.
I think his owner will disagree. Blue plaques and stars cover the ground around the stand. They were apparently put here to preserve the crime scene. Okay, ¿y ahora? ¿Qué tengo que presentar a la gente? Yo un recuerdo ya le presenté toda a ella. Todo lo que podía. Forever. Ay. What the fuck, yo he examinado la de esta. No, ahora sí. June 60 Detention Center, Visitors Room. I was hoping to meet with my client.
Wakikita can just finish questioning. I'll bring him out.
Great! Finally!
Yo, Sam, my little imposter.
Eee! What did you call me?
Sam, it's you. Sorry, G, thought you were Alita.
My little buster. She's a strange nickname.
It's a clink thing. You wouldn't understand. Did I say imposter? I meant poster. Like, poster girl, right?
You're going to drop out of that. I want to drop poster and just call her girl.
Cause she's almost more than G. She's like an angel, a fallen angel. So, what can I do for you?
You don't look so super today, Wookie.
What about your heart condition, maybe? That was the wackiest thing of all of us G's lining up, thinking eyes exam and all that. Better to die young than fade away if it's alright. Digo, visual o como sea. A relief to hear. Eh? What's the relief? Oh, did your father not tell you? I will you carry so close to your heart. Not intended to immediately to kill you. Man, I ain't trying to hear that. I meant faster, but this was value to him. You know what I'm saying? I miss my fallen angel. Hey, you go get Alita for me. You're my lawyer, aren't you? Lawyer, not gopher. Yeah, whatever. He's preoccupied. I'm not sure you even looked at my evidence. Alita, man, Alita. Supongo que no va. So I hear you're to be married next month? Straight up! We put the nuptial 40 out on the stoop. Alita, all snapple cakes, she's so fine. Fine. Así? At least meeting with her in his own weird way.
I was wondering, how did you do me? I asked Tiana, but she was very vague.
Huh? Well, man, she wouldn't tell you. I just hold my tongue, you feel me? What? Man, what's past is past. She knows that. When I'm with my Alita, I feel like just things worth predicting out there, you feel me? And my Alita, she's down with that all the way. So both of them are mum about their past.
Do you think you could tell us what happened with you and Palmaractis?
It's something you should know. We Kita kids are having what you might call a feud with the rivals family. Or rivales, no sé. So about 6 months back, I'm going to what do I see? No, what's here? Rivals, turf. Back in the night, right?
And you were shot?
Called the thing I ever seen. One shot to the heart, but my homies were in too late. It's a miracle that I lived. It's already considered one of the 7 wonders of the Kitaki family, you know that? So you were taken to the Miraculous Clinic then? You should have seen the face of what they wheel me in. You can just let the boss's son die, you know? I don't have any doctor to choose. Because your Kitaki gets scary enough when he's not angry.
But I'm glad that I hit you. It was never removed?
And he's still threatening his life. That doctor! He did it on purpose! The rivals paid him off, I'm sure of it! To hear more about the night of the murder, much is clear. Life in the family is a G thing. It's about being a man. You know what I'm saying?
Sorry, I'm not up to. I'm not up on my G things. I'm not even sure what a G thing is.
Well, my old man, he's gone soft. He said the old rival gang days are over. He just wants to make money.
Isn't that a good thing?
Man, they ain't no solely making money. Better to live fast and die young. Oh, Shizu. Wait till they're on the yard. Then they will know what time it is. That's right. OG time all the time. Represent.
Apollo, why does he keep talking about old guys?
I don't think that's what OG means, Trucy. Ba-da-dum. Supongo que le voy a tener que traer la pendeja. ¿Y dónde va a estar de todas maneras? Voy a tener que ir a todas partes. Porque al parecer no va a responder a ninguna pinche... Oh, no, vamos a probar con todas las pinches evidencias, supongo. No tengo nada mejor que hacer. About these weapons. This pistol and the knife. They belong to the family. I snuck him out that night. So the killer, Mr. Stiglitz says he saw that knife was... I guess it was me. I was there after all. Yeah, we're finished.
Yo, Wookie, do you think you could tell us exactly what happened that night?
You don't beat around the bush, do you? I like your style, shorty. About these weapons. No, ya lo vi, ya lo vi. Ya lo vi. Ya lo vi. Nada. Obviamente nada. El teléfono tampoco. De hecho, no le regresé el teléfono al... Ah, bueno. Actually, there's a question I've been wanting to ask you for a while now. That is, did you do it? Did you shoot him? I don't know. Eh? The day of that checkup, when I found out about the bullet by my heart, I borrowed a gun from the family stash. Figured I'd give that doctor a taste of his own bad medicine. Oh, I don't like where this is going.
But you were carrying a knife, weren't you?
Oh, that? Yeah, well, never can be too careful, I say. So I'm on my way to the clinic, right? When I ran into him in the park, and he's driving this noodle stand behind him.
Wait, you didn't put him up to that? Like, you know, in the movies? If you wallow your life, you bring this stand.
Shorty, you're more whack than I am, and that's saying something.
But it was serious!
The thing is, I don't remember what happened next all too well. Don't remember? But the way I see it, if there wasn't anyone else there that night, and I guess it probably wasn't me who did him in, you know what I'm saying? Supongo que ya no va a haber nada. Ya me muevo. Nada. Nada.
Well, we got to check on this cleaning, that's for sure.
Yeah, but what about the guard?
No harm in asking. Excuse me.
Hey, it's you two from yesterday. There's the same officer that was standing out by the bar yesterday. Your business is over at the bar, isn't it? The clinic is off limits. It's not involved.
But
What part of off limits do you not understand? Show me proof that the clinic is connected to the incident in the park or beat it.
I haven't asking. No gain either. When he's sticking around here, I guess. Pues tengo los sleepers. Ah. Pues supongo que voy a probar con todas las evidencias ahora. Y eso ya lo vi. Ahí. Tiene que terminar de tocar la flauta para que se esquipe el pinche diálogo. Vete a la verga. Entonces nada ya con este. Le presentaría la pinche evidencia a Trucy, pero... tiene un diálogo bien pinche largo. Bueno, excepto este.
Aren't my pennies amazing? They were a big hit in court.
They were the star player of the day, that's true.
I should show them in court tomorrow.
If only I could count on panties to say the day every day.
What is it?
Ah, no. Tardó un montón. No. 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 Hey. Yo le había mostrado todas las evidencias a este güey. Es que me puse a ver todo aquí, bueno, no hay nada nuevo. Ajá. Ajá. Wait, my hair is a little flat. There, perfect. Perfect. Boom, 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 boom. 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 Oh, ahora sí. De la nada.
Look at that crowd over by the park.
Probably people trying to get a glimpse of the crime scene.
But why are those girls screaming? I think I just heard one say, "Oh my God, it's him!"
Wait, that motorcycle. Ah, if it isn't her forehead. Prosecutor Gavin, Tom Fines found me on my way out. Just my luck.
Oh my God, he's so cute!
That's the screams. He always just came out, you know. Traveling to them. They love it.
Ooh, he's so cute!
They're so exciting. Doesn't matter who wins to them, see? This is surreal.
So you're here investigating?
And I was on my way home when my heart gave up the ghost. Your heart? My motorcycle won't start. A clogged exhaust pipe.
Too bad! It looks like such a nice bike too. Hard to believe that you could branches from just from that.
Ah, it's my fault. I think I was using the wrong oil. Cars, motorbikes, they're all the same. Though the exhaust and they won't run. Ah, machines. Tell me you share my accent forehead? I ride a bicycle actually. Ah, in any event, I'm off to the shop to get it fixed. The detective in charge of this scene is in front of me in any case. The detective? You mean the one in the left coat? Ya. Oh, se me olvidó que tiene un acento alemán. Ya. He's in a foul mode too. Be gentle. Are we the same, baby?
Oh my God, there he goes!
And the forecast for the park today, gloomy skies.
Well, nothing to do with Manhattan. Let's hit the park, Apollo.
Move it. People Park. June 16, People Park. Huh? Something about this scene look different to you? Because oh, le quitó. Hey, what the fuck? Le quitaron las cosas azules.
The blue tabs are gone. Maybe that's it?
Yeah, I think you're right. Look over there.
The white rock detective from yesterday seems to be apologizing verbally to the trash can.
He's under a lot of stress. Investigation probably not going so well.
Hey, you there! You there! If you're going to talk about someone behind your back, do it more quietly, please.
Oh, Detective Sky. Hello.
You seem as gloomy as ever. This is miserable. I just got a new kid and I can't get the stuff to work. And everyone's all smart for the glamorous fop. Glamorous? Does she mean Prosecutor Gavin?
Or to the point, doesn't she mean glamorous?
When he walks with his shiny shades catches sun glimmer in my eyes. It's distracting.
Verga. Speaking of distracting.
I guess I just have to accept the fact that I lack talent.
But she's trying out some sort of new forensics technique. Down.
They say the Maractus Clinic. Hey!
What?
The sleeper! Look right here! I think I see a toe mark!
Toe mark? You think we can get a print of that?
Sure! Those are prints just like fingers do, you know?
This little clue might be a gold mine.
Oh, there's one problem. The police station doesn't keep a record of toe prints. Or no one sees it.
I guess that will be too much to hope for.
Still, it might be useful for somehow. Let's analyze it.
Dun, ba-da-dun, dun, 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 dun. Ba-dun, da-dun, da-dun, da-dun. Ba-dun, da-dun, da-dun, da-dun. I wonder, could this be a print?
What would there be a finger? Oh, you mean a toe print? Good call, Apollo.
Maybe we can analyze it just like a regular print.
This could be a vital piece of evidence.
Boom, 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 boom. Low, low. Ahí está. Hey, it worked. It looks like a big toe, maybe.
Wow, I feel like the case is solved already.
What's next? We have to match the print, right?
Right, let's match it. Wait, I think they didn't give us a list of toe prints, Apollo.
Oh, good point.
Maybe we should ask her? Get some expert advice?
I guess so. She really qualifies as an expert.
The sleepers. That's quite a clear print there. A toe print. Too bad we don't know whose toe it is. Well, there is a way of finding out, of course.
There is? What?
All you need is a sample of the same toe print of another shoe, for instance.
Oh, right. So the prints match. You know the same person wore both. Do you have another shoe worn by the same person? Tengo? No, ¿verdad? No tengo. No, I can't think of anything I have with a toe print on it.
Ah, well, it was too much to hope for, I suppose. Let me know if you find something.
Toe print sample.
Sorry, I don't think I can help you with that. I think you need more than just scientific help. But ask me anything you like. You said scientifically.
Nada. 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 Oh. Oh. Puta. Oh. Ay, ahí está. Nada. Ay, verga. Casi se me cae.
Fingerprint analysis is the very basis of modern forensic science.
I guess you could put it that way.
And you do know how it does for prints on your own now. Make sure to examine anything you find them have prints on it.
Panam. Nada. Ok, ya está. ¡Talk! Espera, voy a examinar primero lo que hay aquí. Stars were hit yesterday are gone.
I wonder when they take the Skype with them out.
Yeah, the only thing they were covering is the ground.
Oh, you know, I think I see something here. A print!
Print. Y el otro es una hoja. O sea que... Bueno, ya sabes. This guy, you know Mr. Wright, correct?
How do you know my daddy? How in details? Huh? Well... He helped me out a long time ago. You might say he saved me.
Was he saying something about getting involved in an incident?
I can stand it when things are vague. Especially in a case. I went to study to become a forensic scientist in Europe. But
you're a detective now?
well, I failed the test. But you know, rank and title don't matter. What matters is what's inside your heart. I've always done that too. And my heart is full of science. That's why I bought this kit through mail order. And I'm going to test it here before the forensics team arrives.
You sure that's okay?
I won't lie, I'm not fond of the man. Those
Glamorous.
types always rub me the wrong way.
Glamorous. Right.
Prosecutors should be cool of being a forward, bro. Less glamorous or more simmerous, you know?
No, actually, I don't.
Well, that and what happened 7 years ago. Prosecutor Gami was the one who stripped Mr. Wright of his attorney's badge.
What? Really? He was the one?
You mean you didn't know? I thought you were one of his boys.
Neither boy nor one of his. Let's see what she has to say. What exactly happened 7 years ago? I never actually heard the details.
Then investigate. Better you learn it for yourself anyway.
Do you mind me asking exactly what it is you've been doing? Putting down on the ground like that?
Ooh, you want to know? Do you? Well, I splurged on a new toy.
Splurged? You mean you have some police issues?
What is it? I see a roller and a glue. This is a footprints analysis kit.
Footprint? Pet him.
It was ready on the night of the murder, which means that footprints were left. Oh, does that have anything to do with those blue tarps? Right. The ground was muddy, so I had to protect it as it was that night. I wanted to know exactly where someone was standing. Like your panties snatched its student winnings, for instance. Aha! So with that kit! Right.
What?
Want to try this stuff out?
Huh? Are you sure? I mean, we're sort of on opposing teams and all.
Oh, Sha. We're friends. And to tell the truth, I'm not so good at doing this. Guess I'm a little clumsy. I could use your help. Ooh! I'm good at stuff like this! I used to make magic bunnies out of paper
¿Cómo se dice en inglés?
paper mache.
Footprint analysis, huh? I should give it a... Wait, should I give it a go? Okay, I'll give it a go.
That's the spirit. Right, allow me to explain. One moment. It's really distressing for the kid.
That is not filled with confidence.
First, we have to pick the footprint, or in this case, shoe print we want to analyze. I'm thinking leaving a marking on the shoe prints in the park. Well, which shoe print should we start with? If we're going to verify the defendant's account, here's the place to start.
No, creo que... ¿Quién estaba prestando atención? No, sí, ok.
Shoe prints prepare to be examined. Ooh, this is so exciting. Right, here goes. First, pour the plaster into the print until it's full. You try it.
How am I supposed to do that?
Just press E where you want to pour the plaster. Like this.
That doesn't look too hard. Y tampoco se ve muy bien.
If you run out of plaster and you break it before you're done, you have to start over. Not bad. You're handier with that than you look.
What's supposed to mean?
On to the next step. Dry the plaster until it turns white. Right. Just press E to blast it with that dryer. There. Give it a shot.
Okay.
Looks like it's hiding light nicely. Let's take a look. Yes, that's a good one. Next, the ink. Ready for next step? For the next step, use a roller to ink the Joseph shoe print part. Hold onto that roller tight now with E and roll it up and down. You go until you get enough ink on there for a good print. Right, now the moment you've all been waiting for. let's take a print. Ready? Here goes.
¿Qué madres?
Let's see if we get a match.
Oh, sí. Igualito. ¿Por qué es eso? ¿Un chicle? So the shoe prints belong to Wokikitaki after all.
He was in the park in the night of the crime. Wow! I can almost see the signs at work. Don't you love it? Nothing feels better.
Definitely way more into this than I am.
Just let me know if you want to do some more. I'll be here solving the case with science.
Well, that's in Briner Moon. There's this guy. Mind if we give it another go?
Right on. Leave no print analyze, I say. Now to piece which print you want to analyze.
Ok, vamos a verificar que el pendejo se llama Mr. Stigler.
Okay, looking good. Next, to dry the plaster. Okay, let's take out the mold. Yes, that's a good one. Next ink. Right, now the moment you've always...
Sí, ya. You goes. What the fuck? So these shoes please belong to Wesley Stigler. It confirms his testimony. Final version of it, at least.
Now we know where the panty snatcher was standing.
Y nada más falta una que creo... No estoy seguro si vamos a poder. Oh, tiene la hoja ese. Qué limpia sale de este.
Huh. That's a funny shoe print. Is that even a shoe? It is strange. So smooth.
Same for the part with the leaf.
I can see without even looking that this print doesn't match the prints on our list.
Mystery print. I think I just might actually.
Really?
I'm beginning to spit something here. I did this guy. Can you compare this sample with this over the print? ¿Cuál? No tengo.
Take that!
What's with this cow?
It's got a don't print on it, doesn't it? Of course it matches. It's the same evidence as before.
Huh? Oh, right.
What do you think you're trying to compare something with itself?
Stop messing up or I'm gonna get struck down by lightning from the sky. Ajá, 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 ja, ja. Qué gracioso, cabrón.
Try again, and try scientifically, please.
Another 2p, right.
Bam, badam, badam, badam. Bam, badam, badam, badam. Bam.
This print is far too smooth to be from a regular shoe.
This print is far too smooth to be from a regular shoe. It is a shoe print of some kind, though. That's Aaron. And we have to wonder what it's doing here. It's right next to the Elsa's noodle stand. It does make one wonder. Hey, you.
Yes?
Why are you so quiet all of a sudden? You don't happen to have something in mind? Something that might have left this mystery shoe print?
Mystery shoe print does remind me of something. I'm pretty sure I've seen something like that. Something that would leave a print like that. You know, I think I might have a Cooper right here.
Say that!
Well, I think this is these sleepers, actually.
Sleepers? What sleepers we doing down here?
Look at the bottom! See?
It's covered with paint! Except for...
See? Right. See? Right here.
Hey, that spot is shaped like a leaf.
What if a leaf was stuck at the bottom and came up when the slipper stepped on paint? Stepped in paint. Makes sense, doesn't it?
Hey, something's written on it. The Meractis Clinic.
Exactly! The victim's clinic!
Wait, that means... that someone from the clinic was involved?
Why is he just standing there eating?
This guy? I have a favor to ask. What?
Can you get us access into the Maractus clinic?
The police won't let us in. They said the mother and the clinic are not connected. And it's off limits until we prove they are. I should be able to do something for you, yes?
Huh? Really?
Well, you did my work for me here with the shoe prints. Seems like I should return the favor. Thank you, Detective Sky. Here, show this to the police officer on duty.
Right, Maractus clinic. Here comes justice. Oh, cambié la canción. Official. Emma Sky, corazón.
You put a little heart on your name. How cute.
Is she a little old for cute?
Apollo! Shame on you! Cute is eternal. Cute is timeless. No matter how old a woman gets, she always carries a little innocent man inside her.
Really now? I suppose. I never heard it put quite that way before.
When I say my name, I always put in a little diamond. Juicy diamond, right? See? Cute, don't you think?
A little confusing. Don't people think your middle name is Diamond?
Hey, you could write your name like Apollo equal justice.
I do like justice. I was just taking it a bit far. Well, cleaning access to the mentioned attorney and prosecuted carrying in his name. Que vamos, espera, no me falta nada aquí. No. Vamos. Vamos. Aquí. June 17, 16, Elden's house.
Ah, you two again. When, oh when will you learn? Look at me however you want, you're not getting in today.
I wouldn't be so sure if I were you. Look what we have.
What's this? Detective Sky! Yesterday was Prosecutor Gavin, today's Detective Sky. Who are you two, really?
Oh, he's suspicious again.
Well, you got the orders, I gotta let you in, have fun.
Thanks, Mr. Officer. Let's see it, Apollo.
Yay. June 16, Meractus Clinic. ¿Por qué hay tantos?
Kind of a home sort of place, isn't it?
This has a connection to the murder park. I'm sure of it.
The police guy front wasn't so sure.
Beyond it being where the victim lived. The police team's gone home for the day.
There might be some clues lying around. Let's get cracking, Apollo.
Primero los platos aquí.
Look at all these balls.
They're from Edel's noodles. There's Mr. Salty.
Then I think we figured out something out.
I think we have.
Mr. Eldon, what's the takeout?
Not exactly what I was thinking.
All the balls have been washed clean.
Then we found our first clue, Druzy. Espera, esos. What the fuck?
There's a single pair of sandals here.
Wait, why would there be sandals here? Unless they belong to one of the patients.
Maybe some visitors has come to see Dr. Maractus.
Mr. Doctor de Maractus, ¿qué me pasa?
To see Dr. Maractus.
You think they use his house entrance instead of the clinic entrance in that case? Digo, in that case, and this patient visitor isn't still here.
Why did he leave without the shoes?
I take a closer look at these, just in case. But then I didn't. ¿Me vas a decir que son los de Alita?
This must be the sleeper for patients at the clinic.
Same as the pair we found, of course.
Look, a single pair is missing from the rack here too. Now there's a paint on the bottoms. Which means they were taken out of here on the night of the murder.
Right. The pins from the hidden run after all. What are a pair of cleaning sleepers doing in that trash can? What were they doing at the scene of the hidden run?
Look! Look! This door says doctor's office.
And this is the victim's private office?
Not locked. Too bad.
Why too bad?
I like opening locks. Kind of a hobby of mine. Like those little bike locks. I don't even bother putting them on when I'm around.
That's probably not a hobby you want to tell too many people about. Boo!
Ah! Apollo! That sound! It came from behind this door.
Someone's in there. ¿Qué me vas a decir que es Alita también? Let's check it out, Druzy! A break-in! They lived through that window!
Wait, Apollo! You're still into catch them now.
Must be your experience as a penny snatcher, sister talking. Well, we should tell the police!
Let's take the room out first, Apollo. If we call the police now, we'll lose our chance.
You're right. Better at this than I am.
Oh, one thing's for certain. This clinic and our murder case are looking pretty related now.
This spotted plan has seen better days. That doesn't make sense either.
What doesn't?
Normally, burglars are looking for valuables, right?
That's true. That's what I will do. If I were a burglar.
Why look under a potted plant?
Maybe they were looking for the key to this. Maybe they were looking for the key to the safe.
I know people putting their house keys on their plans. The key to a safe?
Then maybe the burglar was looking for the house keys.
Getting nowhere fast. Books and papers are scattered around the room.
Wow, what I miss? This is worse than Danny's room. The burglar must have left in a hurry.
And the cup on the desk here is lying on his side. Huh? Ya volví. Ya volvation. ¿Era este botón? Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Huh? The juice spilled out of the cup. Right.
So, the missing one wasn't a burglar just now.
One knocked his cup over a while ago and left it. Hey.
Kind of an expensive looking lamp, isn't it? Hey, the bulb is broken.
Broken? Don't you mean burned out?
No, our Captain Burglar must have dropped it.
Why is it standing up on the floor like that then?
Hey, look at the cord.
Huh? There's a red splash on the part of the cord. You think that's blood?
It's a little bright for blood. Almost pinkish.
Something's definitely up about this lamp. That's for sure. The windows is ajar, como se diga.
That must be how our burglar escaped.
I wonder who it was.
It was just a burglar who happened to be here.
Yeah, but there's a patrol car sitting out front. If we were a burglar, I'd come back the next day at least.
I'm giving a man myself.
We're broken, obviously need to break in today. Whoa! What are those? All this covered with breakers.
Hey, something's moving inside the one. You look, Apollo.
Hey, look yourself! You can... Oh. It's a goldfish.
Wow, they're all fish. So many kinds.
Or the scientist had a sixth sense of humor.
What a cute little safe.
Looks like a 4-digit lock. 79.
Someone's already entering 2 numbers, Apollo. 7, 9. Wait, do you think...
Olga just know what's trying to open it? I wonder what's inside this safe.
Is there any way we can figure out the last 2 numbers?
Well, we know the first two are 7 and 9.
Maybe there's something in the core maybe there's something in the core record? Something that can help us figure out the last 2 numbers.
I wonder. ¿Qué tengo? A ver, voy a fijarme.
Hey, Apollo! You think this is...
This could be a toe print.
We can get a print of this, off of this. Let's try it out.
¡Oh! ¡Oh! ¡Llénalo! ¡Llénalo! ¡Oh! Ay, eso no. ¡Sóplalo! ¡Sóplalo! Es la misma print de la sandalia. Slipper. Hey, it worked! That looks like a big toe, maybe?
But wait, I mean, it's great that we got the print. But is there such a thing as a list of toe prints?
Oh, good point. There is. The data sky didn't give it to us. Means, we can match this print.
This feels like a good time to ask a detective's advice.
Yeah, good idea. This cord runs to the lamp. It has a red stain on it. But I wonder what left that stain.
Wait, I know! But it was left there by a red marker. Like, they were trying to write their name and slipped.
Why would anyone write their name on a lab cord?
I used to write my name on my magic ropes.
Bulb is broken. Won't turn on.
Oh? How is it broken?
Don't touch that. You cut yourself.
Eek!
Yeah, fool me once, shame on me, fool me twice.
My finger!
Ah! You're bleeding! Let me see that. Wait.
Magic blood! Gotcha!
Please don't do that again. I have enough to worry about my co-workers injuring themselves and the evidence. That will be a bit too lucky, don't you think?
Well, I suppose. If only there was something I could figure which buttons had been pressed.
I could figure which button had been pressed, huh? But there is a way after all. Oh, ya veo. No hay nada más aquí. Ojalá hubiera sido, los números, ojalá hubieran sido el 6 y el 7, ¿sabes?
I got just the thing!
Well, I have an idea.
I knew it, Apollo! What is it?
No, all we have to know is what buttons have been pressed.
We can use this to find out what the next two numbers are.
Ah, no. Ay, Dios, ¿qué me pasa? No estoy leyendo. We can use this to find out what the next two numbers are.
Say that!
When you press the buttons, you'd have to touch them with your finger, right?
You would leave a print.
You open a safe, you don't press any other buttons but the right ones, right? If we can find the buttons with fingerprints,
We have the safe codes. Not bad, Apollo.
Siete, 9, 5, 2 o lo que sea. Tengo que seguir echando. El back. Voy a llenar todo. Voy a llenar incluso esto. Que no quiere pasar. Ahí está. Look! You can see the oily fingers residues clearly. Look at 7 and 9.
These are glove marks. The burglar must have been wearing gloves.
Hell, we might not be able to identify the burglar, but we can open this safe. Let's give it a shot. Okay. It opened! ¿Es esto una bala? Look at bullet hole.
You can still see the bullet sticking out of it.
Why is it in the middle of a safe?
Hey, the bullet came out. The tip is all squished.
Not surprising given that it was fired into a metal safe. Well, it's got a story behind it, that's for sure. Other than the record.
This looks like a medical chart. There's an X-ray in here with it.
An X-ray? Can't make heads or tails of it. Didn't read the shot either. Only in medical speak.
But the names are easy enough to read. Look, by pacing it says Wookie Kitaki! So this is Wookie. A client's chart, huh?
Why would this one shot be here in this safe? Let's see, the physician's signature says Paul Maractus.
What is it, Apollo?
Here where it says who filed the shot.
Let's see. There's Alita Tiala!
Alita Tialita. What? He's Wookie's fiancés. What? What?
That's one Ita too many, Apollo, though.
Never mind that. What's her name doing here?
How should I know? No, I guess it means she should stop at this clinic.
That she neglected to mention these before now.
I'm just here any reasons.
Alita Tiala worked at the Maractus clinic. She had access to Wookie Kitaki's medical shot.
You got the I and Y wrong, Apollo.
¿Cómo? ¿Cómo le dijo? Espera. Alita Tiala.
You got the I and why wrong, Apollo?
I'd be very interested to find out what this chart says. Y bichis, le leyó la mente, ¿qué madres? No help us decipher this. Le tengo que preguntar al Eldon. Clean the reception desk. No one's here, of course. No one's here, of course. There's a small sign on the counter. Please pay your bill. Remember, we're the ones holding the scalpel. Brutal, but effective. Move. Eldon's house. Oh no, no está. Qué bonito. Coraje. Entonces me faltaría ir al parque para lo de el footprint. What the fuck? Oh. Oh no. Colonel. I'm trying to sneak around, but I'm damn thick. Okay. Eso no era. Well, I know that face. That's the face of someone who's made a discovery. Canal. Hey, how did you know? You can't fool someone trained in the ways of science. You see, I was analyzing face prints. It's such a this guy to help us, Apollo. This guy. I was wondering about this. Trucy, wait! What? Spider evidence there. Can show it, Dan. That's our secret weapon in tomorrow's trial for sure. Ooh, clever, Apollo. What did I tell you before? You're going to talk behind someone's back. Do it quietly. You know. That means the police don't know about it yet. Oh, right. You can use this in the trial tomorrow. Do I have to repeat myself every time? I'm going to talk behind someone's back. Do so quietly. Say, could you take a look at this lamp? The ball's broken. Right. Strange, isn't it? Really? I break balls all the time. My desk is a mess and my lamp is always falling over. Not too bright, huh? Ouch. I still think it's kind of odd. These sandals. Let's go to a clear print there. A top print. Sí, he leído esto. Take that! This pair of slippers, toe print and all. Ooh, the print on this is nice, clear too. That makes your job easy. Can you analyze it for us?
Of course. Hang on. Hang on. Bingo! Gosh, I'm good.
Hey, we were the ones who found the brains.
A perfect match! The same person who wore these sandals and slippers.
I was afraid of that.
All you have to do is find out who these sandals belong to. Or do you already know?
I can't say. Not yet. Oh, that's one big step closer. The truth. Okay, yeah. Ay, idiota. Idiota serrano, como decía. No recuerdo cómo decía, la verdad. June 16, detention center. Visitors room.
Now the time of the decision is upon us. Which one of our two jailbirds do we want to talk to?
Excuse me. Both detainees are currently in question to corroborate their accounts.
Mr. Stiegler and Walkie? Both of them? Beat the questioner.
I guess we'll be back then.
Ay, puse auto. The prodigal Tony returns. Welcome, Apollo. Alright, you did well in the trial today. Here to discuss something? Okay, it's a little diversion. Did this guy say? You want to know something, you have to investigate it yourself. Mr. Wright! Tell me what happened 7 years ago. Please. I want to know. I need to know. I don't need waste any time getting to the point. 7 years ago, I was standing in a courtroom on behalf of a client. The case involved the death of a certain magnificent genius. I'd be surprised if you hadn't heard about it. I was all over the news. I remember that. You were up against Prosecutor Gavin, weren't you? Yes, he was only 17 years old at the time. 17 years old? That's still high school! He took the bar exam abroad, in Europe. They're progressive over there, you know. I was defeated by a 17-year-old newcomer. By shame, I left the practice forever. That's all. That's all? How could that be all? What do you mean? What about what they were saying on the news about force evidence? So they said you used force evidence and had your attorneys back street from you. Tell me, how does it feel? How does it feel to stand here before Phoenix Wright, the forged attorney himself? How does it feel? I don't want to believe it's true. What about what happened in my first trial? Did you notice in today's trial? There was a single piece of force evidence. I'm talking about evidence that shouldn't have existed. Another magician's trick. I don't see you jumping on to my defense on this one. Maybe I did force evidence. Maybe I didn't. It doesn't really matter now, does it? But I'm not an attorney anymore. That's the only truth you need to know. That's right. He doesn't want to talk about the accusation of forgery. For now. Your friends seem to be so thoroughly ignored for a change. Un experto en ignorar. Espera, voy a comer. Oh. Hmm.
Why are you still carrying my daughter's panties around in your pocket? Don't just show my evidence to Mr. Right. I. So that was led you to the guilty party. Yes, thanks to you ripping the mirror, the mirror of the car. I was able to deduce the. Make a good point, Apollo. In fact, it could be said that I'm to thank for fighting the criminal. What you want, Mr. Right? Take yourself out. Puh. No hay nada más que me pueda dar. Ok, voy a... ¿Ahora dónde voy?
Well, if the prince and the sleepers in the Xenos match, which they do, it means that the same person was wearing them. You know, I thought that's what it might mean. This is amazing. It is, isn't it? I never felt so alive.
I don't know about the science, but this is a major lead. Palmer Actis, Alita Tiala, Boki Kitaki, Bullet Lost Near Heart, Age 19, M, Height y Weight no dicen, Patient Physician, Nurse, 27, Bullet Lost Near Heart y no sé leer eso. Bullet.
Wow, it's almost.
Was one tough save.
You know, it looks kinda yummy.
Huh?
Like ice cream. Mmm, caramel.
You still have an active imagination, Trizzy. Ok, pues Eldon's House. Bien, y me faltó algo en buscar acá. Went on this door is doctor's office.
That was pretty intense, wasn't it?
If you'd gone in there 1 second earlier, we might have met the burglar.
But Apollo, what would I have said if we did see them? We can exactly shout out, "Hey, who are you?" It does like a certain punch. Let's think of something cool to say for the next time we do meet a burglar.
uh, Panam, panam, panam. No, pues no hay nada. ¿Y ahora? Kitaki Mansion. No creo que haya nada en el garaje. Ya fui a la clínica. Hasta ya desapareció Phoenix. Oh, June 16 detention center. Visitor's room. Don't cry, Angel. Angel, Daddy's back and Daddy's... Oh, you again. You always have to announce your entrances like that. Man, my old man, Man, I'm all in a funk and it's his fault. One can only assume that his father tried to teach him a lesson. And failed, clearly. Look at you walk out for you, straight up. Of course I don't keep they lock me up. I'm ready to go. Some days I wonder what I do. Why I do what I do. Hey man, you won't see me bugging by one or two guilty charges. What if you find guilty of murder? Hey, it's all experience, you feel me, shorty? Like a badge of honor. You don't give the death penalty, do they? You didn't really do it, did you? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. But learn one thing today. That silence speaks louder than words. Man, my old man was whack. Disappointing, that's what he is. He wants to leave them off. Over my dead body. I spent my life trying to keep it real, being an OG and never stepping down. Now my old man wants to go soft. Fine, let him. Just let me out of it. Did I get out of the clink? That's the day Alita and I stare the next generation of the Kitaki family. Please don't talk as though it's assumed you're going to jail. For my sake. Huh? What's that? Some kind of x-ray? Wait. That's right, Wookie. It's yours. Hey, look, I don't smoke or nothing. I live long, right? I don't think it gets it, Apollo. Take a closer look. Here in particular. It says nurse. It's signed Alita Tiala. Huh. You lawyers do your homework. So, you met Miss Tiala when you... Yeah, I met her at the clinic. So? Could you tell us a bit about the circumstances of your meeting? Fine, fine. I'll tell you how we met if you want to know that bad. Well, man, that is so far the hook. It's off the chain, G. He's just preoccupied with something else. No, my Alita's doing, man. Man, I miss her. Nada. Wookie, you don't have to recognize these, do you? Hey, sure I do. I was the one who bought it for her. For Miss Yana? Yeah, a birthday present. She's got my little feet, man. So cute, man. So these sandals are hers. Yeah, I kinda had a feeling. What's up with the funky vibes? Reason for walking. Found in Miracle's clip for big toe print found on the left sandal. No lo quería. Hey, no. Half a year ago, I was shot during a little tugboat with another family. I was ready to die, sure. But they came in and got me, hauled me off to the docks.
The miraculous clinic?
That's where I met her. My fallen angel. You mean Alita Tiala? She was scared of me at first, turns out. But you know what they say? The bad guy always gets the ladies. Wow. Right. She was done with that cleaning anyhow. So I was like, I'll take you on, woman. Straight gangster style. Guess what she said?
What did she say?
Come on, give me some thought. She said it real quiet like on the down low. Know what I'm saying? I'll leave if you marry me. So, that was the proposal? You know it. Another love right there in the hospital room. Just like that, the deal was done and we were out of there. See you later. Bye. About that up. Yeah, it didn't go so well after all, did it? I know about the report. I know it's stealing me.
This health checkup was boss's idea, you said?
Yeah, can you imagine? What's the point of living healthy when you're a G? You know what I'm saying?
But didn't you learn about the bullet at that checkup?
Yeah. That's when I knew that doctor had to pay. Figured I could get that cap pulled after I got my revenge. And hey, I'm still leaving large now, aren't I? Incidentally, had you ever had a health checkup before? No, digo, no, ya ni estoy pinches leyendo quién dice cada cosa. Incidentally, had you ever had a health checkup before? No, my old man suddenly gets this idea that we all gotta get checkups. Guess he's getting old. Older, I mean. Verga, todavía no se termina, ¿pa' cuándo, cabrón? Nada. Ah, ya regresó, cabrón. This is house.
Mr. Eldon, we've been looking all over for you.
What's the matter, Tricidon?
Apollo, show him what we found. Nothing like an expert advice.
I suppose he is a doctor still.
Mr. Eldon, is everything okay? I'm just so happy. I just had my daughter this one gone for good.
Mr. Eldon. Bam. Bam. Mr. Eldon, could you take a look at this?
A medical shot? Hey, you shouldn't go around thinking these from clinics.
Oh. Nom nom. Okay, yeah.
What is the rest on this, Mr. Eldon?
What? What's going on here?
That's what we want to know. That shot belongs to my client. He's on trial on suspicion of murder.
On trial? That's crazy. You can't put him on trial. He's AVD.
AVD?
Oh, but then he's knocking on the pearly gates and someone's about to enter.
Can you tell us why? Todo realmente lleva un pinche... Bueno, no voy a preguntar.
Well, permit me to speak as a surgeon. You listen up good now, son. No way. It's like it's a completely different person. Well, according to this chart, this walkie-talkie fella's not doing so well. He's got a bullet right up beside his heart.
That's right.
Yeah, but this chart talks about the post-op. In other words, the operation is already finished. But you can still see that bullet stuck in there.
Why would it still be in there after the operation to remove it?
Well, about the only reason I can think of is it was too tricky to operate on.
What?
That bullet snug as a bug there next to the aorta,
O como se diga.
which is connected to the heart.
Top plot twist de la franquicia. Wow. Lo del pelo.
Heck, that scrap of metal just surrounded by blood vessels. Kind of a miracle. 2 millimeters to either side and there'll be some serious bleeding going on in there. That's something your average dog be eager to fiddle with.
You mean?
It took a miracle to get that bullet stuck where it is. It'll take more than a miracle to take it out. It'll take a magician.
I'm only up to making rabbits disappear. I haven't learned bullets yet.
Of course, with the heart pumping and lungs working, the bullet's on the move. I'll give him another half a year, tops.
But Walkie's operation was already half a year ago.
That's why I'm saying you're out of time. This kid shouldn't be on trial. He should be on an operating table.
Great. Just great.
How could Dr. Miraculous do such a terrible thing? I could have just leaned the bully in there.
I got a pretty good idea of how we felt. An emergency operation. He's got to get his chest up on the table. Then he finds a bullet. That's despair right there, Tricido. Cold despair.
Despair?
Well, the only thing he could do is sew the boy back up. It wasn't exactly the situation to go on, maybe he couldn't take it out.
The Kitakis!
You bet. This kid's their only sona here. So he skips the operation and walks back on the street living his life. Of course, it's only a matter of time before his heart hemorrhages and he drops cold.
Awful!
And which doctor will they take him to? Practice. He got enough ties to them, he could probably cover up the truth of what happened.
That's just horrible! You look walking to die!
There's a darkness in this world, Trucidol. Waiting, hungry.
Voy a creer cuando lo tocó. Wow. se debió de sentir devastado, le pegó en el corazón. De seguro.
Compared to it, these gangs turf wars are like kid games. When you're up against real evil, well, it don't matter if you're weak or strong. It'll take you all the same.
You're a surgeon, right, Mr. Eldon? You can operate on walkie, couldn't you?
Blah. Blah. I wish.
What?
I'm afraid there ain't nobody in the country that could. Not even in the world.
So Walkie...
He's real lucky to be alive even now.
No!
It's one problem.
Apollo?
This shot. Look at the nurse section. Alita Tiala.
That's right. This operation was how they made.
Yeah, the problem is she knew. She knew about Walkie's condition. Guaranteed.
Ah!
When did she ever tell him? Doesn't make sense. ¿Quería pinches casarse con él para quedarse con todo o qué manes? He knew her patient was in serious danger. I think she wanted to get that second operation before getting engaged.
What's she thinking? Apollo?
What are you thinking, Alita Tiala? Okay. Ow. Bueno, creo que esto va a ser todo por hoy. Tenía que ser mujer, dice el compa. Ay, mijo. Bueno, no voy a decir nada. Creo que aquí lo voy a dejar. Tengo que comer. Y esta vez sí dormirme temprano. Mañana. Bueno, mañana quizás esté un tantito ocupado. Quizás. O quizás no. Y lo voy a dejar para el jueves. Bueno, si mañana no me duermo y me dan ganas de jugar. Bueno, entre comillas jugar. Voy a... Pues nos vemos mañana. Pero ahora mismo... Ahora mismo ya. Es todo. Voy a salir del puto juego ahora mismo. Pound. Pound. Yo voy a dejar la canción esta para el fondo. ¿Sabes? Lo voy a subir al máximo. Bueno, nos vemos. Adiosito. Ñam, ñam.